Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer reports. We start with Vitor Roque, as Barcelona could seal 50 million euro signing for Vitor Roque tomorrow after sending the relevant documents finally. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Sofyan Amrabat, as it has been reported that manager Javi Hernandez has not ruled out a move for the 30 million euro rated midfield enforcer. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. According to Mundo Deportivo's Roger Terrello, Barcelona have sent all the required documents required to Atletico Paranaense to complete the signing of Vitor Roque. Last night, reports emerged claiming that the Blaugrana had been given a 24-hour deadline to send all the documents to finalize the transfer by Atletico Paranaense, as clubs like Manchester United, Tottenham and PSG were all trying to hijack the deal. While it has been suggested that there is no such deadline or ultimatum given, Barca have still acted swiftly over the matter in order to avoid any risk of missing out on the 18-year-old striker. The Catalans are understood to have sent all the signed contracts from their end to Atletico Paranaense so that the Brazilian club can go through and sign them so that the transfer can be officially completed. In fact, the report goes on to add that Vitor Roque's transfer to Barca could be finalized as early as today or by tomorrow. The report also mentions that there have been some slight tweaks to the previously agreed upon deal between the two clubs, owing to the rising interest from the likes of Man United, PSG, and Tottenham Hotspur. Barcelona and Atletico reportedly had an agreement on a deal worth 35 million plus 10 million in add-ons. However, as per the latest update, that operation is now understood to be much more, I think, worth more higher than that, to 30 million euros in fixed fees, plus 20 million in variables, making the total cost of the transfer now to 50 million euros. As far as the player is concerned, Roque will still be signed a 6-year contract that will run until 2029, and he has a release clause worth 1 billion euros. If there is a salary margin, the striker will arrive and be registered this summer itself. If not, his arrival will have to wait until January 2024. Of course, Vitor Roque's transfer is still not 100% done, despite rumors last week saying that everything is completed, but it is not. Barca have to send some signed documents to Brazil for the club to sign so that it can be 100%. I still don't know the real reason why Barca have been delaying the sending of the documents, but from the latest reports, Barca have finally sent those documents that Atletico Paranaense have been asking for. Yesterday, there were also reports claiming that there is an ultimatum given by the Brazilian outfit, but today, those rumors were all lies, as new report claimed that there was no such ultimatum. But even though there was no such ultimatum, Barca still finally sent the required documents to Atletico Paranaense for them to get the deal complete. Of course, also one significant change is the terms that the two clubs agreed upon. Of course, we knew that the deal was normally a 35 million euro in fixed fees plus 10 million in add-ons, which make a grand total of 45 million euros in the operation overall. But now this particular report from Mundo Deportivo is claiming that Barca and Atletico Paranaense have done some little tweaks on that deal, which have stepped up the overall package. Now is totally 50 million. That is 30 million in fixed plus 20 million in add-ons. So of course, Let's see. Barcelona have really been eyeing Vitor Roque for such a long time, and I think this will be the most exciting purchase that many Barca fans will be excited. So far, Barca have signed just two players in Inigo Martinez and Ilkay Gundogan, the former Manchester City captain. All those two players are currently in their 30s. They are, in fact, they are age mates for that matter, 32 years old. So I think Barca fans will be more excited with Vitor Roque because he's still very young and he's vibrant, and of course, he's a player for the future. I think that buying makes sense as Barca have been pushing, and finally the deal looks now imminent. So we just need the final signatures to be done by Atletico Paranaense. Then the transfer will be a full year we go. Of course, as Fabrizio Romano himself have already said a year ago, it's only on the potential signing of Vitor Roque, but not on any complete signing because it's still not 100%. So as Barca will be waiting, everything will be fine. It's just a matter of time, and it will be a full year we go for the purchase of Vitor Roque. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. Even though things appear to be moving forward in Barca's pursuit of Oriol Romeo, journalist Gabriel Sanz is reporting that manager Xavi Hernandez has not discarded the prospect of making a move for Sofyan Amrabat yet, with the Catalans on the lookout for a defensive midfielder to fill the void left by Sergio Busquets' departure. Romeo appears to be, the target that they have locked in on. But according to the aforementioned report, Xavi has not entirely ruled out a move for Amrabat. The Florentina midfielder, has been on the Blaugrana's radar since January. A move did not materialize back then because of the Serie A side unwillingness to lose their key player. However, the interest in Amrabat has continued while the midfielder himself harbors hopes of joining the La Liga champions despite cutting interest from Manchester United as well as clubs from Saudi Arabia. Amrabat, whose market value stands at 30 million euros, only has 1 year left on his contract at Fiorentina, and the Italian club could seek a figure close to his value, which will become an issue for Barcelona. Furthermore, Barcelona would also be unable to compete with any lucrative offers that Amrabat might receive from Manchester United or Saudi Arabia. The player's desire is to play for the Catalans, though, could give them an edge, but the finances will make things complicated unless there are any major player sales right away. So, guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.